Hello, good morning, everyone. Good morning on Instagram, and for those of us on YouTube, good morning. Thank you so much for joining, everyone who has joined. Today, we are going to be having a very interesting topic. We're going to be discussing a very interesting topic. This topic is guaranteed to help you skyrocket your numbers within the shortest possible time if you pay attention to everything and implement the things we discussed today. If you are just meeting me for the first time, my name is Just Amomo Ibe, and I am the lead consultant at the Just Ibe Company. The Just Ibe Company is a management consulting firm based in Lagos, Nigeria, which is West Africa on the continent of Africa. And our key focus is sales, marketing, business communication, and of course, a bit of leadership. So today we are going to be focusing on an area which I consider one of our greatest strengths as an organization, and that is how to leverage videos to smash your Q2 revenue target. I recognize that every single one of us recognize or knows the statistics for videos are they are out there. They are not hidden. Every single thing that videos do for your business is no longer hidden. The internet, Consumer Insight says that 84% of internet traffic is driven by videos. And that was as at 2020. As at 2022, you can imagine what that number says. But before we go into those statistics, I want us to consider every time you have seen a content across the internet, whether this content is on YouTube, on Google, on Facebook, or Instagram, TikTok, name the different social media platforms you know. There is always something about videos that catches the attention of the consumer much more than any media of communication or any media of content creation. And that's why today we are going to focus on not just the actual videos, but the entire strategy behind the video that allows it bring in the amount of money that your business needs. Now, before we talk about these things, I want us to consider why you think big corporates, influencers, local and global companies are investing heavily in videos. Why do you think they are doing so? Why do you think they're doing so? It's good to see every single one of you on Instagram, on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining. Why do you think influencers and big corporates are investing so much in videos as far as building their brand and bringing in money is concerned? We're going to outline all the different outcomes or expected outcomes you should be looking for in your business. And the first is people invest in videos first for visibility. And when I say visibility, I mean that so that people would know you, people would like you, people would trust you. But just aside that, visibility in terms of top of mind awareness. There's share of wallet, there's also share of mind. Share of wallet will not happen if there's no share of mind. That means that the customers must feel that I am connected to you enough to want to pay attention to what you sell before I give you my money. So a typical example is Lillian is saying, she's on Instagram and she's saying, it feels good to be around you. Now, I already have top of mind in her heart. I already have a share of her mind. And so it will be easy for her to give me her money. Why? Because she already feels warm. She feels good around me. She feels like every time she's around listening to me, she's learning so much, she's getting greater insight. And this is one of the different people that by the grace of God, we have been privy to coach and mentor across their different expressions. Why am I sharing this? Visibility precedes just having followers, likes, and comments. It's about share of mind. And how you know that your share of mind is increasing is specific sets of person begin to gravitate towards you effortlessly. Let me say that again. How you know that your visibility strategy is working is when specific sets of persons begin to gravitate towards you effortlessly, looking for what you have. Let me use a typical example of a honey and bee situation. Or no, should I use honey and bee now? Or let me use sugar and ant. Okay, the sugar does not need to sell to the ant for the ant to come close, because the ant already feels like sugar has everything I need. Whenever I'm around sugar, I'm enjoying, I'm being fed fat. So ant will technically easily gravitate towards the sugar because sugar has created within its very existence systems and structures that allows ants to be fed across board. Do you see this? So as a business owner, when you know how you know your visibility strategy is working is if your customers or specific sets of persons begin to gravitate towards you effortlessly with a view to receiving what they think you are there for them for. That means that what you set out to do as a business owner versus what the customers are expecting to get, there should be an implantation in their mind that this business owner says they will do this for me. And based on that, I am waiting every day or effortlessly for them because I believe what they say they will do for me is what they represent. So they are coming to you with an expectation that I see you as this customer who will give me value in XYZ areas. So I'm consistently coming to you to glean as far as wisdom is concerned in that area of your life, in that area of your business, in that area of your finance. Okay, so people recognize that I offer sales and marketing solutions, and so when they are looking for sales tips, when they are looking for sales intervention, when they are looking to grow their numbers, when they're struggling with their sales and they're looking for who to help them, they're quickly coming to, okay, what does Justaway have that can help me move from this struggling with making money to actually attracting customers in my business? Do you see? So that means that your visibility strategy can only be said to be working through videos if specific sets of customers are effortlessly gravitating towards you in your business. That is one. The second thing is video marketing strategy is such that you should be able to position narrow and reach wide. I'm setting the background for the strategy before we go into the actual things, assets that you must have as a business owner. Positioning narrow and reaching wide. Your video marketing strategy must be such that I can tell categorically that if they come into my industry, my sector, my sphere of influence, and they're looking for the top 10, the top 20, I am positioned enough to be seen and sought after in that niche. Now, I recognize that as startup entrepreneurs or CEOs of mid-level companies, you may not have gotten there over time, but listen, if you follow the things I teach you today, 6 months is enough. Listen, I'm not trying to motivate you. I'm teaching you exactly what has worked for me across the different companies that I run. I run over 7 companies. The exact strategy I use for those companies is what I'm going to teach you today. If you follow it step by step, in 6 months in your industry, you'll be known, you'll be seen, you'll be heard. Let me say it again. In 6 months, the least, in your industry, you'll be known, you'll be seen, you'll be heard. If you follow these things I'm teaching you and execute it rapidly in your business, in 6 months, you will be known, seen, and heard, because there are things that I have tested, tried, retried, tweaked, used for all my businesses. Over 50,000 plus persons, by the grace of God, I have been privileged to coach, train, and mentor. The same strategies, nothing different. And that's the same strategies multinationals are using, big corporates are using, local and global companies are using, influencers are using. It's the same strategy, and they're killing it every time with their sales numbers. The difference is that most times the big corporates, the influencers, position these things as though it is exclusive for some specific persons. And that's why you would find that the average small business owner would go to the comment section of an influencer and say things like, oh God, when is it going to be my turn? When am I going to be the one celebrated like that? When am I going to be the one sought after like that? Guess what? It takes specific daily action over a period of time, and boom, you are going to be the next influencer, whether it's a micro influencer or mega influencer, depending on what your goal and aspirations are as far as your business is concerned. So we have talked about visibility, we have talked about positioning narrow and reaching wide. The concept of positioning narrow is such that in any industry where you find yourself, there are top 10, top 20 that are, if you are looking for the top 10 in this industry, names will come up, right? So positioning narrow is such that you appear in at least the top 20 in your industry. And then reaching wide is such that Even though you are top 20 in that industry, a large chunk of persons within that sector, that marketplace, they recognize your work and they are able to relate with the value that you bring to the table. So that's positioning narrow and reaching wide. You cannot stop as a business owner by just positioning narrow. You have to also reach wide so that a large number of persons within that market segment can reckon with the value you bring to the table and can say categorically, if you're looking for sales and marketing, go to that place. If you're looking for video marketing strategies, go here. If you're looking for digital strategy, go here. They can categorically say that. So visibility, and then positioning narrow, reaching wide. Two major things. Now, how do you design your entire video marketing strategy? The first thing to ask yourself is, who am I truly as a business owner? And I need you to begin to write here, because there's a tendency that you would stay glued to your screen and you wouldn't write, just listening to me. And I have that effect on people, right? So I need you to begin to write here. How then do you craft out your own video marketing strategy? The first question to ask yourself is, who am I really as a business owner? I'm talking about you, the founder of the business. Who am I as a business owner? And this is why this question is very pertinent. You, the founder of the business, is mostly going to influence the culture of that business. When I say culture, the perception, the look, the feel of that business. You as the founder will most times influence the perception, the culture that your company represents. So if you know yourself as the founder of the business, you can be very deliberate about how you want to appear and how you want your company to appear. Because no matter how much you try to separate the two entities, your personality, who you are, will shine through in the culture that you are creating in your organization. And whether the company is a small company, just you and maybe your virtual assistant or your personal assistant, you would find that who you are will shine through your personal assistant or virtual assistant if it's a small company. And if it's a mid-level company where there are a couple other employees, you would find that your culture, your behavior, your personality, your perception will shine through all the other persons, and then it will inherently form the culture of that organization. So in creating your video marketing strategy, you have to be clear. First question, who am I? What do I want to be seen and perceived as in the marketplace? And there's nothing wrong if who you are and what you're trying to portray in your company is not the same. There's nothing wrong. I will teach you what to do when you get to that stage. But I want us to take this thing progressively. Who are you and what do you want to be perceived as by your customers on the other end, as far as video marketing is concerned? Because video marketing is such that you would appear in front of the screen, you would do videos, you would teach, possibly, you will record 1 minute videos, possibly, you will record courses, possibly, and customers are going to look at you and form an impression from just listening, seeing, watching. So if you haven't taken into cognition who you are and what personalities you want to shine through to your end users, you will find that you'll be creating a disconnect between what you are trying to sell and who you inherently are. So, first question, who are you? What are you trying to portray? How do you want to be perceived? A typical case study, let me use me as an example, okay? As a personal brand, I do so many things. And so in order for me to create my video strategy, I have to agree within myself that my customers are going to see me as a multifaceted person. I have to agree. I'm not going to hide it. I'm not going to come here and act oh, today I made this, that, and then go tomorrow you see me on another platform acting differently. No. My personality as a multifaceted person must shine through in my daily expressions as far as my business is concerned. So you see me teach with passion, with zeal, with zest, with vigor, with there's something else now I'm trying to, with emphasis. Thank you very much. With emphasis, I would emphasize the point. Make sure you try to get it. It's who I am, whether I'm teaching you as a business coach, I'm consulting for you as a consultant, or I'm preaching on a pulpit, or I'm talking about Africa when I'm sitting on all the different platforms I sit on. This is who I am. I'm impressionable. And so I have taken cognizance of what my personality is, and it will shine through all the different strategies. that I create for video marketing as far as my business is concerned. So it's imperative to make sure that you have answered that question so that you can easily transfer what you are trying to portray to the minds of your customers. That's the first question. Who are you? What do I want to be seen and perceived by as from the customer's end? The second thing is, what do I want to achieve with this overall video marketing strategy? You have to be clear. What do I want to achieve? Do you just want to be visible? Number one. Do you want to make money? Number two. Do you want to become the go-to person in that industry? Visibility, money, go-to person in that industry. Okay? Or influencer. Some people want to do what they want to do because they just want to be influencers. I once consulted for a brand one time who said all she wants to do is build up her page to when she has like 250,000 followers, and then she can begin to influence for brands. Do you see? So her visibility strategy, she was clear from inception what she wanted to achieve. Build up her page to a certain number, begin to influence for brands. And so when I looked at her entire video marketing strategy, there was already a flaw because she was acquiring numbers without proper warmth, without proper engagement. That way she can't influence, even if she has 1 million numbers, and the analytics will not lie. So we had to take her back to the drawing board and say, with the strategy you have, this is your goal. You can't achieve it until we fix A, B, C. The reason why we're able to do that for that customer is because she was able to outline, this is what I want to achieve with this entire strategy. For some people, it's simple. I just want to be visible so I can make money. So if you want to be visible and make money, it's very easy. I will share with you exactly how to draw strategy for each of them, for visibility, to make money, and for influencers. Okay, so 3 things. Make sure you hold me accountable to this, so I teach you these 3 ones. Okay, so that's question 2. What do I want to achieve? And then question 3, how long do I need to give it a specific kind of effort / momentum to achieve the goal? Remember, we started with who are you? What do you want to achieve? How long do I need to give it with concerted effort to achieve what I want to achieve? Meaning that if you say that in 6 months, you want to become maybe a micro influencer with 50,000 followers, highly engaging audience, then you must be clear that you need to do specific things with consistency and concerted effort to achieve your goal. Your goal determines the everyday strategy. Your goal determines the everyday strategy and the kind of video brand assets you must invest in. For most of you, you're going to have to listen to this class again and again and again so that you can sit down and as you are listening to the teaching, you are crafting your own strategy as you're sitting. That's how this class is designed, so that you can sit down, craft your strategy, go to market with your strategy. So, having answered the third question, how long would it take me to give it concerted / consistent effort to be able to achieve my goal in number 2? Number 4, who do I need to achieve it? Please take note of these things. Who do I need to achieve it? Number 5, what brand assets do I need to achieve it? Somebody help me with these points. I need somebody to be scribing and dropping the points in the comment section so that people can easily get it for those who missed it. Number 1, who are you? What do you want to pass out? What do you want to be seen as by the end user, by your customers, by your consumers? Right? That's number 1. Number 2 is, what are you trying to achieve? Is it visibility? Is it money? Is it influence? Number 3, what level of effort? How long is it going to take to apply a specific kind of effort to get the result in number 2? Number 4, who do you need? Because you need people to get your video marketing strategy up and running. Oh, you need people. Then number 5, what brand assets do you need to be able to achieve all the things listed from number 1 to 4? These 5 things constitutes at the least what your video marketing strategy should entail. At the least. So let me start with, who are you? I've talked about that. Now, what are you trying to achieve? Visibility, aka brand awareness, right? Visibility / brand awareness. Secondly, sales. Thirdly, influence. That means you want to become an influencer. So I'm going to start with visibility aka brand awareness. If you are trying to achieve visibility / brand awareness as a business owner, whether you are just starting or you are the CEO of a mid-level organization, one of the things you must focus on as a brand asset is brand awareness videos. Brand awareness videos. That means people need to know you. They need to know what you do. They need to know why they should be concerned. They need to know why they should pay attention. Brand awareness videos you must invest in. And when I'm talking about brand awareness videos, I'm not talking about the kind of videos where you record, if you want to buy 4 items today, click this and pick one. That's not brand awareness videos. Brand awareness videos is you're not selling. In fact, you're not telling them to click any link. You're just putting yourself in their face. Coca-Cola does this so much. Indomie does this so much. All the big brands that you know, they do it so much. And you see their adverts and you think this, yes, they spend millions of naira if you're in Nigeria, okay? If you're not in Nigeria, that's about several tens of thousands of dollars. They spend this amount of money to create these commercials and they begin to make you feel as a startup business owner or as a mid-level company that is for the big guns. So don't even attempt to do it. It's a lie. Whoever sold that to you is a lie. It's not true. I have shot brand awareness videos again and again. In fact, it's almost my daily living. I want to start a new initiative. The first thing I do is I shoot a brand awareness video and I throw it out there. That's the first thing I do. And that's how I enter into new regions, new markets, new countries, new continents. By this singular thing that multinationals do, guess what? We're just sitting in front of a camera. You can shoot a brand awareness video and insert different elements. Because of my passion for helping businesses grow their revenue, I started a video marketing company. We shoot brand assets for clients, for brands, big brands, small brands. We've been doing it for the past 3 years because of how invested I am in helping people grow as far as videos are concerned. So don't let anybody make you feel like in order for you to be out there to put out brand awareness assets that people will look at and want to associate with, you need to spend XYZ amount of money. It's not that expensive. It's not that expensive. It's not cutthroat. For every level of business, there is a budget that will be able to help you as an entrepreneur. For Coca-Cola and all the big brands, they can afford to spend 6 million, 10 million to create those assets. If I'm going to do it for them, I'm going to charge them that amount. But if I'm speaking to a startup and a mid-level organization, there is a budget for everybody. So I want you here to settle it in your heart to say, I'm going to invest in developing my video brand assets. I need you to say that in the comment section. I want to see as many comments as possible because I want to be speaking to entrepreneurs who are interested in investing into their business so that they can grow. I want to see it in the comment section. I will do all I can to invest in creating my video brand assets. I want to see that in the comment section. I want to see that in the comment section. In fact, I have seen brands who use their phones. Okay, who use their phones to create these assets. Once they create the asset, they now send it to a proper editor that puts in all the filters, all the additives, and all the different things to give them that feel of an awareness campaign. So yes, it's not that deep. So when you're trying to achieve brand awareness, invest in creating brand awareness videos that talks about the story of your brand, that talks about why people should pay attention, that talks about the different things that you're doing, that talks about why people actually pay attention to your product and why people should pay attention to your product. Okay, a little highlights here and there showing people what your business will add to their life by way of value. You know, there's one video commercial I love so much. It's a company in the US trying to sell toys to babies. Now they recognize that the people who are going to buy those toys are the parents. Okay, so in order for them to create an awareness campaign that catches the attention of the parents, they did not just do a video commercial or a brand campaign that shows children excited to buy toys. No. They did a brand awareness campaign that showed how children are sitting with toys and they are thinking intellectually to create solutions, just putting things together. A parent will see that commercial and in their mind, they'll say, oh, wow, so my son can be engaged with this toy and be able to develop something, literally. That's what they were selling subtly and outrightly with that video commercial. I looked at it, I'm like, oh, wow, what brilliance. What brilliance. In other parts of the world, you will see, my dear African brothers and sisters, they'll just put video ad and say, come and buy toy, 2 for 5 naira. That's not how to grow a brand. You don't grow a brand by consistently running sponsored ads. You don't grow a brand by consistently saying, come and buy. You grow a brand by investing in the share of mind of your customers, by making your customers feel that being a part of the solution that you carry is an indispensable need. Literally, I saw that ad as a parent. Literally, that's the first thing that came to my mind. Oh wow, what brilliance, what intelligence. So parents will see that ad without you telling them come and buy toy. They're attracted to that company because the company has deliberately shown how the toys that they create is not just for distracting children, it's for helping them intellectually be engaged to create. Imagine this. So do you see how strategy is embedded in all the things that you see? Strategy is embedded in all the things that you see that delivers value. As a small business owner, as the CEO of a mid-level company, what I want to happen to you today is a radical shift in your thinking. A radical shift in your thinking to say, if a Coca-Cola can get me repeatedly buying their product with brand awareness campaign left, right, and center, can I replicate that? The things you need to succeed, they're not perfect. Believe me. What you have been made to believe is it costs an arm and a leg and a future and a kidney. That's what you have been made to believe. It's not true. It's not. It's not true. Okay. Haven't talked about that for brand awareness. The next thing is, if you want to make sales, if your sole aim of drawing out a video marketing strategy is because you want to be able to clinch those numbers, you have to go through the entire process. Because except, of course, you're a customer who sells buy one, get one free, and you're constantly running promotion, you just want to run ads to sell, except you're that kind of customer. But if you're that customer who wants to create a list of loyal customers who are attracted and attached to your brand and consistently come back, then there's a progression to create an entire video marketing strategy that is geared towards sales. It starts first with establishing trust. How do you establish trust? By creating an entire what's the word now? An entire life cycle, an entire customer life cycle that moves the person from just seeing you, right, coming into your business, getting value even before they pay for anything, and then wanting to stay. So it means that you must be able to sit down and draw the full 9 yards of an entire funnel that makes your sales video actually very profitable. That means that you are going to focus a lot on a lot of retargeting ads. What I mean by that is, in the interim, you will have given people stuffs like free products or free solution, checklists, frameworks, toolkits, how to do this, how to do that. And from taking that, you have their emails. Because their emails most times are connected to their social media handles, you can target them with come and buy. Because they have now tested your free product, they have gotten value from it, they have possibly shared with you a testimonial from using your free product, and they have maybe consistently gotten emails from you that teaches them bigger things or better things. So people who you're going to be trying to cajole to buy from you or persuade to buy from you are not people who have never done business with you. If not, it will be easy for them to click on it and say, my friend, get away. Why do I know you? Why do I want to pay you when I don't know you? So if your sole aim of drawing out an entire video marketing strategy is for sales, there's an entire funnel that you must design. That means the people who you're going to be targeting are people who have interacted with you, your content, they have gotten value, they have possibly shared the testimonials, and then you can follow them around with your ads or your campaign so that they can buy. A typical example is, imagine when you go and click on a particular link, you see a sponsored ad on social media, and you click on it. You possibly, maybe you were possibly supposed to download something, but you never really downloaded it. The fact that you clicked on it and you started getting emails, whoever created that freebie feels like this person is already my customer. The next thing you begin to find is that particular person's product begins to follow you everywhere you go. That's how the analytics have been designed, such that you are able to sell to those who have interacted with you. So you want to drop an entire video marketing strategy that brings in sales? There's an entire, you must draw up the entire life cycle. Okay? The next thing, which is the third stage, is if you are trying to create an entire video marketing strategy for the sole aim of becoming influential or for the sole aim of becoming an influencer. This entire strategy is such that there's a lot of storytelling, there's a lot of engagement, there's a lot of personalization. That means the video content you're going to be creating, the lifestyle content you're going to be creating, the stories you're going to be creating, the post/gist you're going to be creating, all of those things must be geared towards personalization, sharing a bit or a lot of your life with the people, engaging them, getting their feedback. Is literally getting involved with total strangers so that they feel like they know you, they love you, and they can't do without you. That's how you become an influencer. Is the easiest literally to do, because people generally just like people like social life. People want to be social. I mean, that's why it's social media. It's the easiest to do. If you want to build an influential brand or you want to become an influencer in 6 months, it's the easiest to do, because people are looking for legit gist, fun, laughter, and they want to feel like they belong to a person's life or a part of a person's life, or they have access to the back of the person, background or back life of the person. That way they can take the gist and go and create subsets of circles, right, where they can talk about your issues. This is what I'm saying. So it's the easiest to do, literally, by following these exact strategies. So moving on very quickly, who do you need to be able to design your entire video marketing strategy? Number one, you need a video person. I'm talking about somebody who knows how to create videos. You also need a strategist. If you are able to take these things we have taught, right? You're able to take this entire thing we have taught and create your strategy, fantastic. Then the only person you will need after that is a video marketing executive, okay? Meaning a person who shoots content, where you can literally explain everything you're trying to achieve with your brand, and they will help you put it together. That's who you need. And then from that, you can now start looking for the technical people who will help you create all the different synergy, from the sponsored ad to the funnel to the emails, all the different 9 yards. So a tech person, a video person, a strategist, okay? And then the product that you're trying to put out there, product/service or brand that you're trying to build. So I'm sharing who you need, so that you're writing down, if I want to start this now, I need this. You need a video marketing strategist. You need somebody who will shoot the videos. You need a tech person. If you're a tech person, that's fantastic. You can learn all these things, literally. You can create the entire full 9 yards, okay? And then you need the product or service that you're trying to build, or the brand that you're trying to build. These 4 things are who you need. And then we're going to talk about how long do you need to consistently do this. For every category of what you're trying to do, whether it's brand awareness, sales, or building an influential brand, at least it takes concerted effort consistently for 6 months. That means that people should be able to wake up every day and see you. As far as visibility and brand awareness is concerned, you don't just show up once and they don't see you in the next 1 week. Be everywhere. And when I say be everywhere, I'm not saying tear yourself apart in every direction. There is a lifestyle of creating systems and structures to be able to run everything you run. I run over 7 different organizations, and more are still being added by the day. There's a way to create systems and structures that allow you to run concurrently across multiple platforms, being seen as doing what you're doing. If you go to my other business pages, you would see me still shooting different kinds of videos. It's either you're seeing me talking about TAS, Accept, One Africa Movement, everything. There's a system and structure, but it takes consistency over a period of time, at least 6 months. At least back to back, showing up. And I know somebody listening will be saying, but Joss, how do you expect that I shoot videos every other day? No, I'm not saying shoot videos every other day. I'm saying that you should create a system and structure, okay? Like if I'm going to shoot my video content, I take out 1 day in a month. I lock myself in the studio and I shoot content for 3 months. And I just give it to my team. Oh yeah, you should go and deploy. You too can do that. Look for 1 day. Design the entire content. That's why you need a video marketing strategist. You need someone to sit with you and say, in order for you to get here, do this over 6 months, and then you go and run with it. Without that, You will be trying different things, shadow boxing, and at the end, you won't achieve your efforts. That's why you need absolutely a strategist to sit with you and look at what you're trying to build and guide you accordingly. Okay? For those of you who feel like you may need that help, feel free to reach out to me. I must warn you, I don't come cheap. Okay? But your business, your life, everything will never remain the same for wanting to work with me or my services. Okay, having said all of that, I want us to now tie this together. What are the different brand assets you need? And this, we're bringing it to a close. What are the different brand assets you need, whether you're a startup entrepreneur or you are the CEO of a mid-level company? What are the different video brand assets? Number one, you need what is called an explainer video. Please make sure to write this down. An explainer video. I'm not going to be able to teach you how to create all of them step by step, but I think I have a 1-hour video teaching that would explain this for you. Okay, I have a 1-hour teaching that would explain this for you, all the different brand and video brand assets that you need, because you need to create it for your brand. There's a way to create it. I explain it in another teaching. We can't teach it here because of time. If you want access to that teaching, please just send me a DM immediately after this class, or send me a WhatsApp. For those of you who are joining via WhatsApp, send me a WhatsApp if you want to have the full video of these 5 types of video brand assets you must have. Okay? If you are getting it within the next 24 hours, I would give you at an extremely discounted rate. If you're getting within the next 24 hours, that means now and 10:30 tomorrow, extremely discounted rate. I think it normally costs 30,000 naira. For those who are getting it between now and 24 hours, I will give it to you at 10,000. Just send me a message. I'm not going to put it out there. It's those who send me a message alone that get access to the entire 1 hour, 30 minutes, I think, or 1 hour video on how to create these 5 types of video marketing assets you need. Number 1, explainer videos. Number 2, product videos. Number 3, testimonial videos. Number 4, behind the scenes videos. Number 5, brand awareness videos. 5 kinds of videos, video assets every brand must have. The first is explainer, like I said. Explainer basically says telling people what you do or how to get into the value that you create, how to leverage the solution that you carry. So let me explain this. Imagine that you're trying to buy a blender from an online platform. The technical thing or the normal thing for them to do is to put a short explainer video showing you how to couple that blender. So that when you buy that blender, your mind is not worried as to, I'm not a technical person. How do I fix this? Let's say you're a single person and you live alone. I don't want to buy a blender and start worrying, how do I fix it? So a simple explainer video by the side showing how to use that product will give you more conversions. So how do you practice this for your business? Say you sell soap, cream, and all of these things that women use in their body, and you're trying to increase your conversion for that product. So you have a website and all the products are displayed. A very simple way to increase conversions, aka sales, for that particular product is to put like a maybe 40 seconds or 20 seconds video by the side that shows how to use the scrub. After the scrub, the cleanser, this. You know, all these people do it a lot on social media. They show you how to use that product. It's explainer videos. What it does is the minute you see how a person used it and all of a sudden their hand became finer from how it was before, all of a sudden you're like, I need to buy this. They're using explainer videos for you. So you as a brand should have an explainer video. It's a video brand asset every business owner must have, whether you sell products or you sell services. The next is product videos. The video that actually talks about what you sell. What are the benefits of what you sell? What is going to do in the lives of the people? Why they cannot afford to miss it? And then the third is testimonial videos. Videos showing the different people who have used your product and services and how their lives were transformed, their business was transformed, their finance was transformed, their marriages were transformed, and all the different things that you do for them. And then behind the scene, this captures literally the amount of love, the amount of energy, the amount of effort, the amount of zeal you put into creating products and services for your customers. This is what you call the emotions video. That's the video that gets people feel like they're emotionally attached to your brand. When you see how somebody would probably trying to sell, maybe they sell snails, right? And they do like a behind the scenes / brand story video. how they went to, or they carry like a pan in their head, they walk kilometers to go and get the snails, they come back, then the amount of energy they use in washing, cleaning, repackaging, they show you snippets of all those videos. You're like, oh my god, so this girl goes through all this stuff to give me this snail that I buy. Literally, that's the emotions video. That's the one that makes the customer feel like, you see this brand, I'm not living there. I like that girl. I want to support her hustle. And you know how we talk. Literally. So every brand should have a brand story / behind the scenes video. That gets the customers feel like, I know this person. I like the effort she puts into this person. She does a lot for me and I appreciate her. I just want to support her, literally. And that singular decision can make a person become a loyal customer for life, literally. So you want to get on the emotional part of your customers and win back to back on the emotional bank, you need your behind the scenes / brand story videos. And finally, brand awareness. This is the type where you're not telling them to buy. You're just trying to, be top of mind. You're just trying to make them feel like, I'm here. This is how I make you feel. Literally reiterating how you make them feel by being a part of your business, using different case studies, different customers, different people, different scenarios, and the list is endless. So these are 5 brand assets, 5 video brand assets every business owner must have. And like I said, because of time, because we're meant to end this right now, literally, it's supposed to be 40 minutes. We're already past 40 minutes. So these 5 video brand assets everybody should have. If you want to have this for your business, just send me a message and I'll give you access to it. Like I said, I'm not going to put it out for sale. No, it's normally for 30,000 for those who are on this live broadcast between now and 24 hours. If you send me a message, you can have access to that video, at least I think for 10,000 naira, so that you too can sit down with that video and create it step by step for your brand. That way you save yourself so much and prepare yourself for the next 6 months of your business. We still have time. Okay, we're entering into June next week or this week. You have time to correct all the misdemeanors, so to speak, as far as your numbers are concerned. You have time to turn around your revenue game drastically. You have time. You have the strategy. It's now no longer, I don't know what to do. You have seen what to do. Your job is to execute it back to back so that you too can see a change. I'm going to take 1 or 2 questions. Our time is fast spent, either on YouTube or Instagram. Please feel free to drop your questions and I will answer your questions. In the interim, while we're waiting for your questions, I hope that this has been extremely valuable to you. Can I see in the comment section if you got value from today's webinar? If you want to see more of our webinars, what topics do you want us to treat in our webinars? I would like to see your feedbacks. What topics do you want us to treat in our webinars? Please keep sharing. I want to know what topics you want us to treat, and then what questions do you have as far as this is concerned today. Let me quickly read some of the comments. Okay, I will invest in development. I love that. I'll do all I can. I love that. I love that. I love that. I see very beautiful comments. Thank you so much. I see comments on Instagram as well. It's been overvaluable. It's been too valuable. I see all of that. This is so good. Yeah, this has been a value-packed live session. I love that. Thank you so much. So I will, by the grace of God, we'll probably do this every Tuesday. We have been doing it here and there, but yeah, thank you so much. I see all of you. Okay, this is good. So that means we may just be doing every Tuesday live broadcast, teaching things that fantastic, teaching things that will help you radically transform your numbers. Remember, what I exist to do is show you how you can make more money. In that's your business. Listen, you don't need to change business. There's nothing wrong with your business. You are just not seeing the light. My job, I'm the light bearer. I will show you the light inside that business. I will show you the money inside that business. And I will teach you how to make the money inside that business. All you need to do is bring it to me. It's as simple as that. So if you are here, you're a new business owner, or you have started a business, or you're thinking of starting a business, you can be profitable. You can bring in as much revenue in your business. Just make sure that you're paying attention to what you need to pay attention to. Somebody says, Catalyst.ng says, we're currently working on a video campaign to showcase our company professionals. And I love that. This is so good. Catalyst.ng. This is so good. I love that. I love that. I love that. I hope you have the right creative to be able to get this done for your company. Because it's one thing to have a fully mapped out strategy. It's another thing to have a video marketing expert that understands the strategy and executes the strategy. So Catalyst.ng, I hope you do have that. If you don't, feel free to reach out to my company. My company handles video marketing. We've been doing it for 3 years. We do for top brands. I'm just not at liberty to share most of these things. Okay? So if you're looking for a company to handle it, reach out to us. We will follow, we will execute your strategy very well. Thanks so much. My husband always says, just stick with just. Oh, wow. How beautiful is that? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love that. I love that. So it looks like we don't have questions today. I love that. It means everybody is satisfied with the value that they got. By next week, I am thinking of teaching something. I'm thinking of teaching this topic, how to trigger the emotions that buy. Huh. Who is excited about that one? Should I teach it? Let me write it somewhere so that I don't forget. How to trigger the emotions that make people buy. Should I teach you that? How to trigger the emotions that make people buy. Should I teach you that next week? Let me just write it down. How to trigger the emotions that make people buy. Okay, fantastic. I just got the topic for the next class. That's fine. So I will see you guys by the grace of God next week as we will be discussing how to trigger the emotions that make people buy. So I have a certification in behavioral marketing, customer psychology and behavioral marketing. And one of the things that I know how to do very well is get into your head and get you to buy. It's an expo for people who want to consistently hit it. I will make you love me and buy. I'll teach you next week. Just make sure that you turn on post notification. The first thing you should do is turn on post notification for my page. That's number one. The second thing is begin to engage with my content. If you don't engage with my content, it'll be difficult for Instagram to show you that I'm live. So engage so that once I'm live, you get the trigger and you will join. Thank you everyone for joining today. My name is Josie Bay, and my core function, my core job is to help you redefine your product offerings so that you can make more money. Literally. So if you're looking to make more money with your existing business or with a new business you want to start, feel free to reach out to us. We're here to help you. God bless you all for joining us today at the Just a Big Company. We look forward to hosting you next week by God's grace. Have a fantastic Tuesday and the rest of the week.